It's funny how y'all over there trying to diagnose my child. He is okay. Pray for his little cold to go away. What y'all want to see the medicine take? No, none of your business. You feel me? Like, y'all just overly doing too much on this live. They say Chrisean finna be on the run because somebody was able to send pictures to the police department of Chrisean's junior genital parts, and they said he was bleeding from his diaper.
Looks like someone finally called CPS to step in, because after that viral video, people were genuinely terrified for Junior. In the clip, he was clearly struggling, choking on mucus, gasping for air, and crying in distress, while Chan stayed on live like nothing serious was happening.
Now that's poison. No, I'm not good. I'm not good. Keep your baby right away. Are you going to bump? Hold on, sit. Are you going to bump? No, with the baby in your hand.
Sorry, guys.
What are we doing? What are we doing today, Chrisean?
Viewers weren't being dramatic. The child sounded like he was fighting to breathe, and instead of immediately stopping the live and getting him help, Chan argued with commenters who were begging her to check on him. This isn't the first time concerns have been raised about Junior's safety, but this incident pushed things to a breaking point. Looking back now, Blueface calling her out doesn't seem so unreasonable after all. At the time, people dragged him and defended Chan, but moments like this make it clear why alarms were going off. What really shocked people was when Chan finally gave Junior medicine, saw it wasn't helping, and then had the nerve to accuse a 2-year-old of faking his cough. That's not just irresponsible, it's dangerous. At this point, intervention feels long overdue.
See, he just coughed it all up. Good boy. Good boy. Already got medicine. I take him back tomorrow. But they said it's normal because of, I guess, the flu shot. Like, you know how you get, what's some things? Vaccines. They like, it goes away in like 48 hours. But I don't know. He been having this little fake cough on and off. Like, it go away and come back. And right now he just... No, bitch, he's cutting him down. No, he don't have a fever. He doesn't have a fever. It's funny how y'all over there trying to diagnose my child. He is okay. Pray for his little cold to go away. What y'all want to see the medicine take? No, none of your business. You feel me? Like, y'all just overly doing too much on this live. I was in the car. I was still in the car because I didn't want to eat and move.
Fake cough? That baby was clearly struggling. That wasn't play acting, that was wheezing, gasping, and a child fighting to get air into his lungs. I usually stay far away from commenting on people's kids, but this situation was hard to watch. Anyone who's ever heard a child with breathing issues knows that sound, and it's terrifying. A congested baby can go downhill fast, and instead of reacting with urgency, Chan brushed it off and kept arguing online. And the sad part is, this isn't new behavior. If you follow Chan for any amount of time, you already know Junior has been placed in questionable and unnecessary danger more than once. This pattern has been there since the day she gave birth.
Baby was being made and did nothing. You did nothing. You watched her. You watched her because you was scared she was in control of the money. I wouldn't have gave a about that money. I'd have snatched her ass up and took her to home and made sure she at least got the mental help and counseling that she needed during her pregnancy so that she wouldn't have to regret it for the rest of her life. But don't point the finger at me, because I ain't never smoked no weed, drunk no liquor. I never did nothing while I was pregnant. I took my vitamins every day, even though they made me nauseous. I fought for my kids to be here. Now fight!
People might not want to talk about it, but the concerns didn't come out of nowhere. Remember when Chan's own sister, Terre, accused her of exposing Junior to chlamydia at birth while still in the hospital? That allegation alone should have raised serious red flags. At this point, people aren't being haters, they're worried. There's a difference, and Junior's safety should come before pride, clout, or social media lives.
They said you had chlamydia. Your mother instincts didn't kick in. They said we'll have to do a C-section. Guess what? You refused. You didn't want to mess up your little tattoo. Or you didn't want to get cut, right? Oh, all right. Where your mother instincts was at then? Because you sent through that infected canal, right? You did. You did that.
And it gets even worse. When Junior was born, he needed surgery to repair a hernia, but Sean allegedly kept pushing the procedure back so she could party and live her life. Appointment after appointment was missed, and nothing moved forward until Blue finally went public. Once he started calling her out and even posting private photos of their son, the pressure forced her hand. Blue said at the time that he didn't care about Sean's feelings because his child was in pain every single day, while she acted like it wasn't serious. He made it clear that the surgery had been delayed repeatedly and that when he traveled to Baltimore expecting it to happen, she had skipped the appointment again. Then came another disturbing layer. A few months ago, a nurse at the hospital Sean reportedly uses allegedly violated HIPAA by leaking Junior's medical information. According to those leaked reports, Junior was dealing with far more health issues than the public ever knew. The documents claimed multiple conditions possibly linked to substance use during pregnancy, including smoking and drinking. As if that wasn't enough, someone close to Sean allegedly sent photos of Junior bleeding from his private area to CPS, which finally prompted them to respond to the growing number of complaints. A former CPS worker later explained why Sean still had custody despite the reports. Many babies who test positive for substances are still sent home with their parents. CPS often checks the home, offers services, and monitors the situation, but it isn't the automatic solution people think it is.
Hey, Chrisean finna be on the run because somebody was able to send pictures to the police department of Chrisean's junior genital parts, and they said he was bleeding from his diaper. She allegedly has not been taking him to his hernia surgeries, so they're not up to date as well. He also has severe diaper rashes, and it's just like, it's getting to a point. If this is all true, I feel like they should just go ahead and place this baby in a good home, or she needs to take parenting class. Instead of chasing all these men that's not doing you no good, do better for your son. Do right by your kid. Like, we want to see him in a healthy position. It's been like one thing after another when it comes to that baby. It first started when she was in Walmart and his head was hanging over while she had the dog in her hand. But Blueface told us and we thought he was lying. And I just find it so crazy that neither one of her family members want to take the baby and help her with the baby. I find that so strange.
Now, here's the thing. Chrisean has been getting reported to CPS for a minute now, and that's why so many people are confused and angry. If CPS truly cared about Junior's safety, a lot of folks feel like he would have been removed from her custody a long time ago. This isn't some brand new pattern of behavior. There have been repeated incidents, repeated concerns, and repeated red flags that somehow kept getting brushed off or minimized. Not that long ago, Chrisean was live on Twitch when another reckless situation went down. During the stream, she reportedly left Junior locked in her car so she could sit there arguing with Blueface on the phone. Mind you, the car was hot, and Junior started crying because he was uncomfortable and distressed. Instead of hanging up immediately to check on her child, Chrisean allegedly told one of the Twitch staff members who was present to handle the baby for her while she continued arguing. Viewers watching the livestream were horrified. The comments started flooding in, people begging her to go get her son and calling out how dangerous the situation was. As the clip spread in real time, viewers began mass reporting the stream. Before Chrisean could even finish the live, Twitch shut her account down completely and banned her from the platform. That incident alone raised serious questions. Leaving a toddler locked in a hot car is not a small mistake, it's life-threatening. For many people, that was a moment they stopped giving her the benefit of the doubt. When you line that up with everything else that's happened, it's easy to see why people are asking how much more Junior has to go through before someone finally steps in for real.
I can call you later so you can do what you gotta do.
No, you don't gotta call me later. I just don't want to argue. You can stay on the phone.
I guess you busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
Huh? I'm not busy at all.
Yeah, I guess you busy, so I'm gonna call you later.
I'm not even busy. I did not leave my child in no freaking car. He was outside where everybody was standing. It was multiple people sitting around his stroller, waiting for me to get off the phone. Cause my child father is over here being demonic, don't want to support me, don't want to do nothing, don't want to send me nothing. He talking about sitting in the house. Because, what? I have a great support system. I have help. I have Pastor Mike. I have Tim Bone. I have Arissa. I have a lot of support that's there for my son. I don't have to pay for anything. Diapers, wipes, clothes, you name it. No, I'm not homeless. That's the other thing. Stop. Y'all weird. Especially that whole side. Y'all never cared for my son. What the heck? First it wasn't his. Y'all kept saying that. First it wasn't his. Then it was he's retarded. Then it was that. Y'all kept saying he was retarded.
Now this is where it gets wild.
Now this is where it really gets wild. For a while now, rumors have been floating around that Junior can't walk on his own. Chan has repeatedly denied that claim, brushing it off every time it comes up. But things got messy when her ex, Hoodbino, decided to speak out and tell his side of the story. According to him, the issue isn't some mysterious medical mystery. He claims it's straight up neglect. Bino alleged that Junior isn't walking because Chan refuses to take him to proper therapy or stay consistent with appointments that could actually help his development. He said she treats it like it's optional, skipping sessions or not even bothering to schedule them in the first place. And the story he told that really set people off involved the moment he says he witnessed firsthand. Bino claimed that Junior fell off the bed one day and was left lying there crying. Instead of immediately rushing to pick her child up, Chan allegedly just sat there and ignored him. The baby was crying, visibly upset, and according to Bino, she still refused to move or help him. He said that was the moment it clicked for him that something was seriously wrong with how she handled her child. People online were already questioning Chan's parenting, but this only added fuel to the fire. If even half of what Bino is saying is true, it paints a disturbing picture of a child who isn't getting the care, attention, or medical support he needs to grow properly. And that's why so many people are now saying this situation goes way beyond internet drama. This is about a child's health and safety being put at risk again and again.
I said, did he fall off the bed?
Yeah, he fell off the bed. That's what me and her really got into it about. The look, little bro fall off the bed. I'm like, man, pick him up. She like, oh, he's strong. Man, bitch, pick up the fucking baby, you dumbass bitch. Why the fuck you let him fall in the first place? I had to walk out the hotel, bro. It made me so mad. I had to call my mama and tell her, like, Mom, like, I think this girl, like, trying to, like, get, like, let the little nigga get hurt on the accident. Like, she's sick, Mom. And all this because I like, you feel me? I try to be nice and say it was because of the face tat. That's why I left you. No, bitch. I left you because you're horrible.
I said, nigga can't do that.
He don't walk. She need to go take him to therapy, y'all. She be capping for y'all. He don't walk. Well, he can walk if she take him to proper therapy. He will do the right stuff. And everybody that's sitting around just want to be in the limelight and get some views and watch that shit. Y'all all fucked up people. Like, y'all sick as hell. Like, you feel me? At least I was trying. I'm trying to stand little bro up. You feel me? I'm stretching him out. I'm getting him right. You feel me? Make sure he got the fresh little clothes on. Try to get him right. Everybody else watching that shit, y'all sick as fuck too. Y'all need to go to jail with the bitch. Head homies. Y'all all need.
So he don't eat nothing but milk. I swear to God.
No, it's not. He don't eat nothing but milk. That's all she trying to give him because that she retarded, y'all. The bitch is slow. I done told the bitch, you gotta feed him. You gotta feed him. He doesn't like it. Bitch, you slow, bitch, dead homies. You gotta get away from me. Cause you making me feel like I'm slow. Like, no, bitch, you really retarded. You know, you can't argue with somebody about their kids, and I wasn't gonna be the nigga. But now, that bitch need to go to jail. At home.
As expected, Chan came out and denied everything Bino said. She brushed it off like she always does, claiming people were lying on her and trying to tear her down. But this time, things didn't stop with an ex talking. Now members of her own church have stepped into the mess, and that's where it really started getting uncomfortable for her. Several videos of Chan and Junior at church began circulating online, and people immediately noticed something was off. In those clips, Junior doesn't look like the healthy, thriving child Chan keeps trying to convince everyone he is. Viewers pointed out the way he moves, how he's being carried instead of standing or walking, and how disengaged he appears. It directly contradicts the image Chan has been pushing on social media. What made it worse was the rumor that followed. Allegedly, Chan refuses to take Junior to physical or developmental therapy because she believes prayer alone will fix everything. People who claim to attend the same church say she's convinced that the prayers Junior receives during services are enough to undo the damage caused while she was drinking during her pregnancy. If that's true, that's not faith, that's negligence. Faith and medical care are not mutually exclusive, and that's what has people so angry. You can pray and still take your child to therapy. You can believe in God and still follow doctor's orders. The idea that she's choosing church over professional help for a child who clearly needs it has only made the situation look worse. At this point, it's not just internet critics or bitter exes speaking out. When people from our own church are indirectly exposing what's really going on, it raises serious questions, and the biggest one remains unanswered. Why does Chan keep refusing real help for her son when the signs are right there for everyone to see?
Notes in my phone. Who got my phone?
You have what?
Notes.
Notes?
Yeah.
What kind of notes do you have?
The word.
And why's your tooth in?
Oh, it's a special day.
Oh, it's a special day.
Yeah.
Would I allow you space and time? I think Pastor Tim took care of it pretty good. We dedicate this child unto you. We dedicate his life unto you.
She is not capable of taking care of them, and at this point, people are exhausted with the excuses. Every time a new clip surfaces, it's the same cycle: denial, deflection, and blaming the internet instead of addressing what's right in front of her. That's why the conversation has shifted. It's no longer just about Chan. People are now asking why everyone around this child keeps failing him. One comment that really stuck with people said, "Okay, but at what point do we blame Blueface too?" And honestly, that's a fair question. He's not locked up anymore. He's online. He sees what everyone else sees. If your child is on live struggling to breathe, gasping, wheezing, and clearly in distress, most parents wouldn't hesitate. They'd be in the car, calling 911, doing whatever it takes. Instead, what the public sees is silence on his end and chaos on hers. That silence has only fueled darker speculation. Some people feel Chan's behavior goes beyond ignorance and straight into danger. One commenter even said it looks like she's intentionally putting him at risk while staying on camera to protect herself legally. That's a heavy accusation, but it didn't come out of nowhere. It comes from a pattern: repeated medical neglect, delaying surgeries, refusing therapy, dismissing obvious symptoms, and accusing a sick toddler of faking it. When behavior repeats this often, people stop giving the benefit of the doubt. What's especially disturbing is that Junior doesn't have a voice. He can't tell anyone how he feels, how much pain he's in, or what's happening when the cameras turn off. All the public has to go off of are short clips, leaked reports, and the accounts of people who've been around them. And in every version of the story, the same theme keeps coming up: he's not getting the care he needs. CPS has been criticized heavily here too. People are asking how many reports it takes before action is taken. How many lives, how many hospital scares, how many viral videos does it take before intervention happens? The public isn't asking CPS to punish Chan. They're asking CPS to protect a child who clearly cannot protect himself. At the same time, responsibility doesn't stop with the mother. Fathers have rights, but they also have obligations. If Blueface truly believes his son is in danger, the courts, hospitals, and child services all exist for a reason. Ignoring the situation doesn't make it disappear, and being passive doesn't absolve anyone of responsibility. What's heartbreaking is that this didn't have to get this far. Therapy, doctors, early intervention, and consistent care could have changed the narrative entirely. Instead, what people see is the child repeatedly struggling while adults argue, deflect, and perform for the internet. So the real question isn't just whether CPS should step in, it's why they haven't already. And beyond that, why both parents continue to let this play out publicly instead of privately doing whatever it takes to make sure Junior is safe, healthy, and given a real chance at life.